Hey you guys, Cameron Massey-Turner. I'm back with another video for you guys. I wanted to show you my workstation. My workstation is pretty cool here, so let me go ahead and show you guys my workstation. I got a printer here, definitely a laptop, and a desk, and then I have pretty much an office. Yeah, small office, fits my comfort. I don't have to use too much, nothing like that. But you guys, I want to talk to you today about something that's been not really hitting my mind super hard, but something that some of my people have been asking me questions about, right? And I just want to revert back to this information because this information I actually learned and it made so much sense. There are tons of companies in the MLM industry. There are tons of companies in the affiliate marketing industry. There's tons of companies online, period, right? Some companies are scams. Some companies are legit. Now, some companies that are scams, we know from experience that the companies that are scams doesn't even matter how long they're around. So take that out your head. If you're saying, oh, they've been around 4 or 5 years, we learned that from a company named Novatech. Doesn't matter how long they're around. They're a scam, they're a scam. We know that from Ponzi schemes. It doesn't matter how long these businesses are around. If they're a scam, they are a scam. Okay? Teach you guys something. If they're a legit company, they're a legit company. Now, legit companies can still go out of business. And people will still call legit companies that went out of business a scam. Now, does that really even matter? No, because the company's no longer open. Nobody's making any money. Nobody's benefiting from that company. So what I've learned from a top income earner who has told me this theirself, all of these compensation plans pay great when you work. When you guys are looking for an opportunity, and I'm going to tell you guys especially about Primerica, Live Good, two great opportunities that have been proven to make money, right? What you guys are going to find that all these people that say, oh, this company sucks or this company's a scam, they never really recruited anybody. And it's not about recruiting. So let's not try to take this whole video and say, oh, it's about he just wants to recruit people. All of these MLM businesses, affiliate businesses, period, require one thing: people. They all require people to drop their money off somewhere. So is Walmart a scam because they have tons of people that go in there, they'll pick up a product that they like. They don't necessarily need the product. It's something that they're picking up that they like and they spend their money. We know that when you go to McDonald's, they'll ask you, would you like to give $1 to the Ronald McDonald's Corporation, right? It doesn't matter how many times you've given money to the Ronald McDonald's Corporation. That won't give you a free sandwich if you haven't earned a free sandwich through their rewards app. They are profiting off of that money, but you don't understand that they are profiting off of that money. That's why it's called for nonprofit. Do your research. They actually do profit from this. There are people that benefit from nonprofits. Just because it says nonprofit, you think they don't profit. They do. It's a business. They all require people. The quicker you get it out your head that recruiting people is a scam will be the quicker that you get it out of your head that all businesses don't need people. You know that. You see it every single day. They need people to advertise to make decisions. Now, when we come down to buying products, both of these companies have amazing and extravagant products. When we talk about Live Good, we're talking about health and wellness products. That's what you need. When we're talking about Primerica, we're talking about financial resources, things that's going to help you for the long term, right? Do some companies have better products? Of course, because a company will look at another company that's been around longer and say, I'll cut my prices. I'll do this, I'll do that, so I can be better. But on the inside, when you're actually working behind the scenes, you're going to find out that the company is not better in every single area. There are certain aspects about these companies that are better than other companies. But if you want to be real with yourself and you want to be honest and you want to hear from somebody that's making money, who's been making money, who helps other people make money, we all have to work. That's why you see the top income earners say, I work hard, I hustle. Because they do. They do. Every business that we join is because of a reason that we join, for whatever it is. If it's more money, if it's more stability, if it's more free time. Heck, you can be at the top of one business and say, I want another stream of income just to say I can do it again. That's why you see all these people who are making money, but they keep doing this new opportunity and that new opportunity and that new opportunity and that new opportunity and that new opportunity. And then in your head, you're like, if they're making so much money, then why are they jumping all these opportunities? Well, the people at the bottom, you're right, they're losing money every time they jump around. But the person that knows how to build it and keep building it, they're making money. Because they understand that all I'm going to do is set up a website, right? I'm going to make sure that I have an awesome funnel is what we call it, but it's really just a presentation. Don't overthink it. It's a presentation. An autoresponder, it's a way for me to keep in touch with you guys after you visit my business. So tomorrow when you're not thinking about it, or maybe you are thinking about it, I can send you some more information without physically having to pick up my phone and call you and harass you. Doesn't that sound like a business? I'm going to offer people that are interested in making an extra income, they're interested in getting healthy, they're interested in investments, they're interested in making sure that they can have more free time. None of these companies will give you this overnight, no matter what they say. Let's be honest about that, guys. That's why I'm happy I'm in this industry, to tell you guys the truth. I don't make sales off of saying I can make $20,000 this week, I can help 10 people do the same. I don't make money doing that. And I don't say that. I make money by being honest with people and showing them the truth and the reality in this industry and the bullcrap behind it. And you know what that person does? They take advantage of the information that we give them and they crush it. They crush it. Wouldn't you like to know how you can go from being one of those people that say, well, I didn't make $50 this month, to where you made $50 or you made $100? People lose money when they don't understand how a business runs. How many of these people are showing you how many people they physically talk to? How many people are showing you how many recorded calls that they have done? How many times are they showing you that they are answering these objections? Because being honest, and I'll tell you guys how to crush any business. Number one, know what you offer. Know what your products and your service is. Number two, know who your target market is. Number three, have an awesome killer presentation that ties back to you. People want to know who you are. They know who these top stars are. They know if they want to go sign up with them, they can. But make yourself a star. The only way you can make yourself a star is by continuously working at it, by continuously building. You can call 20 people today. If none of them sign up, you're still working. You know what that means? Pick up the phone and call another 20 people. Type of grinder I am, I'll pick up the phone, I'll call 100 people. Reason why is because I can decipher the bull crap. Somebody will tell you, well, he's talking about calling 100 people. That's not real. How he's going to call 100 people? Well, guess what? Some of those numbers aren't real. So if you're telling people to call 20 people, let's say they have 8 or 9 numbers that's not real. So that's less than 20 people they're talking to, right? Let's say the next 8 or whatever, they don't want to do it. Less. Let's say the 4 of them, their numbers don't work, or maybe they're interested, but they don't have the money. And then you go talk to an income earner and say, I've been talking to 20 people a day, and they break down all that stuff after you tell them that, and they say, so really, you haven't been talking to 20 people a day. You haven't. And then you say, I guess I haven't, because you're right. They don't answer the phone. Their numbers don't work. They didn't want to do it. You're right. Maybe I need to go find more people. Just work and find more people. Have higher numbers. If you don't want to talk to people that's in front of you about your business opportunity, pay to get leads for people that are interested in making an extra income. Take the actual receipt from your leads and write that off on your taxes. Run a business like a business and you will make money. Stop watching other people crush an industry that you want to crush because you're too scared to do it. I can tell you guys the biggest thing I was too scared to do was do a video. I used to tell people I can't do that. Wait till I get better at it. And you know what? One day someone said, you'll never get better if you never make a video. And I started by going live. Just by going live on Facebook and just saying, hey, I'm here. I'm going to talk. I'm just going to be here. And that's how I started. And I developed myself from one video to the next video to the next video. No matter what people told me, I just kept developing myself and kept understanding that people want my product and service and what I have to offer. And after months and months and months of just being consistent, the flow started to come. The people wanted to talk to me. Not the top income earner. They wanted to talk to Cameron Massey-Turner. And guess what? When I signed up people and they understood how I can get them to the next level by being honest, not by lying to you. A lot of people are going to lie to you. They're going to tell you, sign up with us. You'll quit your job in 30, 60, 90, 120 days. If you do that, you'll be at the top of the food chain. You'll never have to worry about money again. Well, think about it. If it was really that easy, why would everyone else do it? Why wouldn't everyone else do it if it was really that easy? Why wouldn't they? And we all know if it sounds too good to be true, it's not. So being honest, all of these companies have bad stuff to them because nothing in this world that is man-made is perfect. And God says that. Nothing is perfect in this world man-made. But why have we chosen these opportunities? We chose these opportunities because both of these opportunities are helping people with lower or no income that will have the drive to move forward. You might say, how can I get involved with Cameron in this Primerica opportunity? I don't have any money. Well, first of all, if you're watching me, you're going to start to understand that you need to hustle to make money if you have no money. Whatever you do in life, you need to find a way to make money. Just picture yourself if I was to sit there and say, okay, say you make $30,000 a year, you pay taxes. Let's say you take about $6,000 from your $30,000, right? Screw the bills. Take that. What is that? 24 grand? I hope I'm counting right. Probably, yeah. Because it's 6 grand, 24,000. Times that by 40 years. And then think about it. Think about you saying you didn't have that money. Write that down and look at how much money that is. Put this video on pause and look at how much money that 24,000 times 40 years, how much money are you throwing away? And ask yourself, just take 10% of that and say, if I spent that on my business for people to find who I am and I'm going to help them succeed, how much money do you think you would make? Let's stop sitting there and saying you can just start this business with little to no money and make tons of money. You got to be honest with yourself. All of these businesses that are legit will pay you if you hit their criteria for you to be paid. That's the reason why top income earners wake up and they work so hard so they can live the lifestyle that they want to live. Just like every single business owner. Now think about that. We don't have the brick and mortar physical buildings like other places, right? But that doesn't mean we're not business people. You can get more done with AI technology, a computer, than probably a whole room and a whole staff of other people. And we see it happening every single day. You see kids on YouTube dominating. They're getting millions and millions of views. Dominating. And you can't dominate. And all they have is a Ring camera. And they have a cell phone. And they have toys. And their parents are saying, hey, let's put these toys' names and let's let YouTube advertise. And now these kids are making tons of money. Hands over fist. Hands over fist. How much money you think you would make if you were to sit there and say, I'm going to join this opportunity. I'm going to be serious about it. Like, I understand today, tomorrow, maybe next week, I might not make an income to where I can quit my job. But what if you can make an income to where you can quit your job a year and it took you 6 months? Let's say it took you the first 6 months to understand what we offer, how to convert that to the next person. And let's say the next 6 months, you just start dominating. You guys would be far past, you would surpass anything in life that you ever thought about. All you have to do is take the right opportunity and believe in yourself and understand that you can make it. Because there's nothing different that these other income earners are doing that you're not doing. These top income earners, if they're selling their lifestyle, they're going to attract a whole bunch of people that just want the cars and clothes. They're going to go through the same thing of them quitting because they just want the cars and clothes. Just like I said, people sign up with me because I'm not in a multi-million-dollar mansion. People sign up with me because I don't lie to them about creating an income. I'm not going to bash anybody else's opportunity, even if I'm not doing it. That's just not me. It does not matter if this person's doing something that I don't want to do. I'm not bashing them. I'm not worried about them. I'm staying in my own lane. Because when they get paid, I can't spend their paycheck, and when I get paid, they can't spend my paycheck. That's just being honest. You got to start understanding there's nothing different from you and a top income earner. The only difference is you're going to wake up and you're going to say you're tired. You might go to work. When you get off, you might not talk to anybody because you're tired. A top income earner is going to understand that the time you spend working, all they got to do is talk to people that are interested in making money. And if you talk to enough people that are interested in making money, you're going to keep getting people. So while you keep working that job and you're tired and on your break, you keep finding out they're bringing in new people, and you don't understand how to do it, it's because you're not applying yourself. Because network marketing is exactly what I told you. You have to network and market yourself. If you guys do that, you would create so much more money than what you're creating now. Right now, you're probably saying, how can I create an extra income? And you're probably tired of hearing people tell you to spend money to make money. And you probably spent money before and say stuff don't work because you don't understand how to work. But you will work your job harder than you will work for yourself. I know that because I've been there before. I've been there before because I've been like, they keep telling me to work, but I don't get what work is. If you ever look at a call center, go into a car dealership, look at what they do. How many car dealerships have you went to, like Toyota? Name brand ones. I don't care about these rinky-dink ones. And matter of fact, that's a great analogy too. I'm going to use that here in a second. But name brand car dealerships, go to their lot and start looking at a car. Watch how fast a car salesman will find you. Hint, network marketing. They don't even know if you're going to be able to have good credit to buy the car or not. But they're going to find out. They're going to find out from you. They're going to offer you coffee, water. They're going to offer you, what else is it? Coffee, water. Some of them have donuts, cookies, because you're going to buy a car, potentially. They do all that because potentially you could buy a car. Now imagine where you would be if you would do all that for your prospects because potentially they're going to be that next person that you're going to show how to dominate. You wouldn't be sitting up there saying MLM's a scam. You wouldn't be sitting up there saying I'm not going to do this company because that other company pays more, this pays less. What? They all pay great. At the top, they all pay great. You're not going to make more money than your MLM company. It's just they got into business. They created a company to make more money than you. It doesn't matter if you're the biggest distributor. You're not going to make more money than the company. Nobody signs a recording artist to a record deal to make more money than them. But you can make as much money as you want, which is something that you don't have the ability to do in a record deal. In a record deal, if you only get $2 million and that's all you agree to, you can make $20 or $200 million and you're not entitled to no more of that money. With this, if you make $2, you'll get $2. If you make $200 million, you'll get $200 million. Don't care about what the company made. You did the work to make that money. Would you create an opportunity? And I'm going to go back to the analogy I said I go back. But would you create an opportunity and you say, I want to be the CEO of this company, I want to help other people succeed? Would you really create that company if your people that became business partners with you, right, were generating more money than you? That wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. That's why all of these companies have commission structures. That's why some of these companies pay more, some of these companies pay less. Because someone said, if they make you pay that, I'll cut the percentage down, you can join me. And then you go join them and you're saying, what's it's supposed to be different? 6 months later, you're quitting, you're joining something else. 6 months later, you're quitting, you're joining something else. 6 months later, you're quitting, you're joining something else. And you don't understand why you're quitting and joining something else. It's because you're worried about why you didn't touch the money at the top of the compensation plan. When you need to be worried about how many people did I talk to? How many people are looking at my business? Are these people that I'm talking to even interested in my business? And if they're not, moving on is the strongest thing you can do in business, is finding somebody that is interested. And when you find somebody that's interested, remember, people have to like you, trust you, know you before they spend money with you. And you're like, how can they do that? Put yourself on camera. That's the greatest way people can like, know, trust you and see if they really want to spend money with you. Don't worry about the people that say no. Take reins of the people that say yes and dominate. I care less about what anybody says about me. Less. The strongest motivation I have is when somebody comes to my channel and they say my channel's crap or they say my channel's trash. My thing is, you were here, you watched the channel, and whatever I said prompts you to start typing, which means I'm making you converse with me. So keep giving me that power. Keep showing me how strong I am. Because you can say in your head that I don't matter. But I obviously matter enough for you guys to type your information on your computer. I obviously matter enough for you guys to say, hey, I got to put him down because I don't want him to uplift somebody. When all I've ever done on this channel is uplift every single person that comes to my channel. We don't support negativity. I tell you guys this all the time. It's too many people in this MLM industry that's negative. It's too many people that want to lie. How many of you guys are tired of top income earners recruiting you, telling you they'll be there for you, and then you're trying to explain to them why you're struggling, and then they start attacking you, and they don't just explain to you what you need to do to move forward, and it takes you years if you're going to stick in the game to succeed because you didn't know, or you're going to quit. All it is you're just running a call center. You're putting your face, your name, your brand on it. Whatever product or service you're offering it to people that are open to it, that want that change. That's why we talk about the companies that we talk about. We have two companies. They go hand in hand. They're two different companies. They don't work with each other, right? But because we use these companies, right? We use Live Good as to get healthy. We use Primerica as to get wealthy. And I want to say this, guys. Don't sit here and think that when I say to get wealthy that I'm going to pitch to everybody who joins this opportunity with me that we're going to all just be wealthy in 6 months to a year. No. This company is so we don't end up like our parents. And when I say like our parents, not that they didn't do anything great. They did a lot of stuff that's great. My family did a lot of stuff that's great. It's just when it comes to the topic of money, money's not one of them. Money is not one of them. There's nothing that I was able to just start with. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But I've watched when they struggle in their hardest times that I can't help at all. And when I became able to help, it's like, wow, we got to do something. We have to have a change. So that's why I was like, let's do Primerica. Let's start showing people that you don't have to wait 10 or 20 years from now and say, I don't even have a life insurance policy. Like, I'm going to tell you something that a lot of people won't tell you. What happens if you're saying you're living by these rules of all these billionaires, right? All these billionaires are telling you, you don't have to save money. All these billionaires are telling you, you don't have to worry about it. Money's gonna be there. Okay, well, guess what? Did you know if you have like cancer or if you have any kind of health situation that happens to your life, did you guys know that insurance companies won't even insure you anymore? And some people might be like, well, that doesn't matter to me. I might have some money. Well, okay, what if you don't? Because a lot of Americans say that, and a lot of Americans just don't. A lot of Americans run into that, I wish I would have. And I'm just saying beforehand, we don't have to say I wish I would have. Because I spent years learning this MLM game, so I understand it's not going to take you, 10, 20 seconds to get everything. You're going to be pumped in 10, 20 seconds. You're going to be pumped for 6 months. You're going to be pumped for a year. But the pumpness is to keep you going on days you don't want to grind. The pumpness is to keep you achieving what you're not achieving now. What you didn't think you could achieve now, achieve. Because I'm telling you guys, there are people out here that just get sick and tired of doing things traditionally. Just like we seen, I got a good buddy, guy makes 6 figures from DoorDash. Like he said, he does it his own way. So we can't complain. I don't make 6 figures from DoorDash. I know darn well that those $6 and $7 orders, I get how you guys are making 22, 24, 30, 40, 50. I get it. I understand. But I would never go and bash him. He understands, it takes time to learn. And he's crushing it. And I understand it takes time to learn. So the businesses that I begin to crush and the businesses that I begin to start is going to help people because it goes hand in hand. You're not going to feel like, oh, I joined this company, now I have to join that company, now I have to join that company. In order to keep up with Cameron, I have to join all these companies. No, you don't. You don't have to join any company that I'm a part of. Just pick the ones that's for you. If you sitting there and you're saying, you're right, I want to do something with my life. If you're a single parent, if you're a teenager that's going to become an adult, you don't know what you want to do in college. College may not be for you. College was not for me. I asked for years, when am I going to learn how to do business? In college. And then when I got in college, I'm like, I don't want to learn how to manage a business. I want to learn how to start a business from scratch. And then being around business owners, I understood that you actually have to put your feet in. You actually have to learn how things work, how money's made, how people get paid out before you can start doing it yourself. I love to follow up, and this is just my personal thing. I'm just throwing that out there. Me, I'm obsessed with drug dealers, how they make so much money. Because to me, drug dealers work harder than people that are working legitly. And I hope I don't stir anything up, but a lot of people agree with me when they say, yeah, drug dealers work extremely hard because they do all this masking and all this covering up so they can sell drugs and make all this money, right? And they're really the greatest businessmen in the world. But they're not great enough to stop themselves from going to jail. And these are the realities. These are the realities that people are not creating an income because they're too busy being put down by people who are creating income. Or maybe people are not creating income. Maybe they're being trolled. But you're so confused. And you want to know, how can you dominate? Well, the way to dominate is to actually get plugged in with somebody that's not going to lie to you. Somebody that's going to tell you the truth. Right? And when you get engaged with somebody like that, that's when you're going to take yourself to the next level. That's when you're going to dominate. You're not going to dominate when you're following what other people are doing. If you're not putting yourself out as the brand of your company and who you are so people can like you, they're never going to follow you. That's why you guys will see someone who will be selling a product that you're selling and you're in a company, and then your friend go join somebody else that's in that same company that you're in. And you're like, why wouldn't you just join me? It's the same thing, just the person. It's because that person understood that they're putting their self in front. And you didn't understand it. You didn't. So, crush it, guys. Don't let anybody discourage you. Understand that you can make money. And if you guys are ready to start making money and you don't want to wait, click on the MasseyMethod.com in the description. No www. Just themasseyMethod.com. Plug in your information. Take a look at what we got to offer. We're going to help you. If you guys are interested in our Primerica deal that we have set up, that we have set up. I'm still getting some stuff in the background ready. All you guys have to do is just give me an email. Email me some of your questions. I'll answer them. Please, guys, let's not email us no troll stuff. Like, if you guys have already been in this company and you're just trolling, like, I'm just going to not respond to you. Really, I'm not going to respond to you. Because you guys are the same people that just waste time. And I don't know why you troll. Like, I don't get the whole trolling thing. Like, you don't make money from it. All you're doing is pretty much discouraging somebody else from helping somebody else. That's it. You ain't discouraging me. You're just discouraging people that don't know. And then when they find out you ain't shit, they come back to me because they like, he talks about somebody every single week. And it's like, dang, you just find people to troll every single week. While you guys keep trolling and wondering how can you be millionaires, I'm going to be busy teaching people how to actually be millionaires. Even though it's not going to happen overnight, it's going to happen one night. I'm Cameron Massey-Turner. Talk to you guys again. Like this video, share this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Till then, I'll see you guys.